After a game like this, I kind of want to pull a Ricardo Lockette and hit someone in the face. But I don't, because I know how to control my emotions, Rocket. I have been saying it all season long. The penalties are killing us. Obviously, we have a lot more problems than just penalties, but in close games like this, you can't afford them, and it worries me that we have a player ejected from the game against Kansas City, who admittedly can stir up some feelings, but we have 5 divisional games coming up against teams that are going to be way more emotional than this one and way more critical ultimately to determining our season. So we need to be able to keep our emotions in check, and we need to get our minds right. I think what is so frustrating about this game in particular is we could have won and we should have won. We did a lot of good things, we did a lot of not good things, but ultimately we could have won this game and we let it slip away, and that is so frustrating because every single game for the rest of the season is so important. What I liked about the game, I liked the way we ran the ball. I liked the fact that Beast Mode, even though he was hurt, played tough. Bummed me out he didn't get into the end zone, but he rushed for a lot of yards. So did Russell. I liked the fact that even though Jamal Charles ran all over our defense, they still came up with some really big stops when they needed to, and they forced 2 turnovers against a team that doesn't give up turnovers, and those turnovers were critical for us. What worries me, other than the penalties, is that as good as Russell Wilson is, and he made some great plays in this game, there's still something off. There's still something where he's not quite clicking with his wide receivers. He's making some poor throws. I'm not used to it from him, you know? And I don't know what to do to fix it, but it needs to get fixed, because as good as our run game is, as good as our defense is, if the passing game isn't effective, we're not going to have the success we need to down the stretch. So, okay, today was really painful, but we've got to let it go and move on. I'm going to wash my jersey. I'm going to find a different color of blue to put on my nails. I'm going to think about other ways that I can to mix it up, to change the energy, to do something different. The bad news is we have 6 games left. 6 games, and they're all going to be really tough. I mean, it is going to be an uphill battle for us to make it to the playoffs, no doubt. The good news is we're still a great team. We have the potential to play at a much higher level than we're playing. And because these games, 5 of them are divisional games and all of them are NFC games with wildcard implications, we still control our own destiny. But we can't lose close games like this anymore. We got to win, starting with Sunday against Arizona, which is a critical divisional game. Not only do we need to win that game, we need to get back to our game. And one of the ways to do it, I think, is to take the record for the loudest stadium back from the Chiefs. Oh, how sick was I of having to hear about that all game. Let's take it back, 12s. Let's make it a goal for Sunday to be the loudest game in NFL history. What better time than a home game against the NFC West leading Arizona Cardinals? All right, guys, it's time to get our minds right. Let's go 1-0. Go Hawks.